Hello, welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt. We continue expansion pack Blood and Wine, and we need to find the magical beans. Don't worry, we are indeed still playing The Witcher. We are still stuck with Blood and Wine, and we are in the middle of illusion based on some fairy tales. We just fought a witch.
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
And in order to escape this illusion, we need to find those magical beans because they will lift us somewhere in the skies. Somewhere to the skies. And there should be an exit, I guess. First we need to find the jaws, however.
Watch out! Pixies! Rat bastard!
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Coolio. Is it too late to say that I mean no harm? Oh my, we are coming up on some landscape. And why are you covered in blood? Those pixies were ghostly.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one.
Yeah, roach.
Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
No wolves here, none at all. This is grand. I'm all right, not in any danger.
That's him. Jaws. At last, they're going to rip him in six.
I told you. Spam lock is very effective strategy.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
Ha!
Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
This is a very irritating guy.
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help!
Okay,
Wolves!
closed space, a lot of guards.
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
You said this word again. Come on, you gotta chop him.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work. Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Faster! Come on, you... Know what? They need names. I'll call mine... Anise.
Call mine Roach.
Because you always call them Roach, right? Oh, jeez.
Roach? Are you serious? Ugh.
What happened? Why is it slow-mo
Ugly
right
and
now?
Fierce.
I do not understand this. I seem to not be in control of that. I seem to be unable to...
Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard. He's come out to show off his new robe.
Yeah, I seem to be unable to do anything. Like, all my input is locked. So, please give me a moment. I'm gonna do something very ugly. Come on. Okay, I'm terribly sorry for what happened. This technical flip-flop, I'm not sure that it's because of me.
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
Tobacco of the highest caliber. Fish tech pure as virgin tears.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Information wanted. One of my eggs hatched into something ugly. I suspect Madame Duck cheated on me with one of the 6 swans, though she denies everything. I'll pay good coin for evidence of her guilt, full anonymity assured. Seeking owner of glass slipper, of course. Will take unwanted children, which... Get your mitts off my mattress. To the joker who's always stuffing things under my mattress, I'm warning you for the last time. If I catch you, I'll have you lashed, scalded, flayed, and finally torn apart by horses. Fresh goods. Tobacco, Fistek, and liquor from Epstein to Everclear. The customer is always right. Contract. Wooshy this goosey.
Ugly and fierce.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Aturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
Sound like you have many.
Give Syanna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if
What's
I
the
ask
price?
you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
Ah, god damn it, I don't play Gwent.
Fine, I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now go away.
That's actually very sad. How she turned out to be.
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
No need to. Why is there goat in pants? There was something else inside there, right? Oh no, that was
Not
not
so
support.
fast, Roach.
Watch out! Pixies!
I'm not that interested in dealing with them.
Oh, the three little pigs' homes. But you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One bean lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it. Doesn't seem to be at home. A feather, broken. It was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out, pixies! I shall butcher you!
God damn it.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp? Ugh, ugly and fierce.
The golden eggs will be ours. You mean to cross the barbarous Barbarossa? Not on your life!
I shall butcher you! But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
I bet one of them has it.
Here it is. Got it.
Honk honk.
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Yeah, you are welcome.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Did you really travel all the way here for a contract?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
Grandmama's house. Sounds a little bit like a brothel. So we have a drunk werewolf.
Can we talk?
Schwungwatch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Syanna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
Did you swallow the beans?
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
He
Not so
swallowed it.
loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Syanna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, Little Red Riding Hood's popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks, and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Hood now wants at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. The piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Now I'm being bossed around.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
I'd rather not. Where is that goddamn... I had my suspicions that there might be something in this lake. Ole Lukoje's notes. It is 7 years today since we last saw Syanna and Henrietta. The spell is really starting to decay now, and some of the residents of this land are beginning to go mad. The wolf murdered Little Red Riding Hood, and the hunter, the witch, roasted Tom Thumb alive, along with the 7 Hangforsians, and pixies attack anyone who comes near. We sought shelter in the clouds, but the giant drove us away. Our last resort is the ship of King Thrushbeard. We are planning to wait the worst of it out in the middle of the lake. What the hell?
Any luck?
Yep.
Horse
look
with a
what I
dog
got.
with a... what with a
That
what?
would never fit you. Give it to me.
What's behind you, Geralt?
How
Please.
do I look?
Impressive. I mean, the fabric remained intact after all
Not
this time.
bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if Little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Syanna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But, Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear. Roar!
Bastard!
Damn, you're ugly.
Ugh, ugly and fierce. Remember what Joss said about the red bean? A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They'd escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me. Or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Since when do you have an armor?
Three bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
Some magic food. I don't want to take it because I think I will piss the hell out of the bears. But I have a slight feeling that I might need to take some of it.
Someone
Yeah, I just murdered the bears just because I can, apparently. Uh, I do not like how it looks. Can I please do not do this? This is ugly. I mean, they told me we don't see any beans here, and yet I decide, in my infinite wisdom, then yeah, maybe let's murder them and then we'll see what happens.
Come on, Roach.
So that's gonna be Rapunzel, right? Are we not gonna say anything about it, or it's just because the lady's not here? Mama knows best. God damn it, how high do you live? Is there gonna be another stairs? Oh shit.
Too late! Too late!
Yeah, this story really turned grim. Oh, what the hell? I presume there is a lake.
So?
Got the bean, but Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlaff was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
Harsh.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Mettina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlaff. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, bother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. Though, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlaff, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Vicious.
Got a history with Detlaff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking Fable sphere.
Hey-ya!
Is it on purpose that I see an art sign? I think it's either gonna be a disaster or a wild success.
Harlot bread, Vandal. Get him!
Oh, Pub Watch, they didn't like that!
whole wood.
Only one bean to go. Concentrate, Geralt.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full of surprises? What else are you hiding behind that gruff exterior?
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of The Maids of Vicovaro, for instance. But some other time, maybe.
But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. The beans won't plant themselves, you know. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlocks Tower. Then prepare to meet the giant.
Come on!
Do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Goddamn pixies.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans. Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them!
No? Is it because of the spell degradation?
Something's always gotta go wrong.
The home stretch.
I'll start climbing, I guess.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
Christ almighty. Sweet Christmas. Oh, hi there. Huh? Oh!
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
That's so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detlaff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I've no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Hell no!
Another time, another place, maybe. No offense.
None taken. You spoke clearly, you spoke honestly. It's fine.
Trust is a thing that is difficult to get. No, I'm not sorry.
Come.
I mean, like,
The exit's this way.
I think that's a little bit twisted, maybe. I don't know. She trusts no one, and she expects me to trust her in that regard? I mean, nah, girl. Can we loot the guy?
Another will-o'-the-wisp. Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Why do I have me first? Oh.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Calm down, both of you.
But...
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Sometime later, I expect it to be Tasha Mutna.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlaff ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. Especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Let's get ready. Detlaff will be here any moment now.
How do we know which... Where do we look at? Like what direction? I mean, he is a vampire who can go into fog and fly.
Syanna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
Please tell me it was the ribbon.
The ribbon?
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
God damn. Oh my. I enjoy this crap. I'm also terrified to take part. Maybe we should just stand down, Geralt. I mean, no, let's just rush all the way.
was just the lass. You tricked me, both of you!
Didn't get any of it.
What? What happened? What the...
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
What the hell?
Come on, come closer.
What actually happened there? I mean, my ass was served, that I'm pretty much sure.
Nice play,
Isn't it?
Is it? Perhaps.
You...
I don't.
I know. May I? Yet I.
The ribbon.
So I can create only 2 white gulls, right? And I need 2 vitriols to create superior version of swallow, right? Yeah. Then what about some decoctions? I definitely like this one. So I definitely enjoy some of those decoctions. I think they're very useful. I won't lie. Do I have a vampire oil here, by the way, as well? Do I have enhanced vampires? Well, do I have superior vampire? Well, I'm missing vermilion, whatever that is. Ergot seeds. I have no idea what that is. But I know that we have plenty of decoctions. Yeah, I need to think. I definitely want a throw decoction, I think. Because it gives me vitality regeneration. Yeah, but then I already have 50% of my toxicity.
I want you just for that. That's me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Yeah, we've seen that part. Now you're going completely haywire. And now you serve me my S.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
How do I protect myself from this crap? Do I need to run somewhere? Do I need to hide behind some stuff?
That stench.
I want you just for that. You tricked me, both of you.
Okay, here we arrived fast. Okay. You suffer a lot. This happens. And now you serve my ass.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
God damn it, dude! What are you doing with me?
I want you just for that. You tricked me, both of you.
Such a pity I cannot skip this thing.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
How do I... I mean, the dude just... He clearly has no trouble with me. Absolutely. That I can tell. Do I need to use Axie on him?
I want you just for that. You tricked me.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Okay, we have new phase, where he keeps serving my ass. This time at least. Oh shit. I should have used black blood, right? What the? What the? Oh my god.
Do you think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Bastard.
I mean, it is relatively easy. God damn it, I just restored it. Oh, for the love of God. Now, you drag the head to Anna and Henrietta and you show the head. Then Regis takes care of Detlaff. And problem solved.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Oh crap.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Tailor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters, what's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Detlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Could be worth checking with the bootblack again. Meet you by a stand.
Fine. I shall await you there. Shoot the breeze with the charming lad to pass the time.
The Bootblack? In the lower city? Intend to soil my masterpiece in the city's gutters?
Promise to be careful.
I propose a break before we go into this one. Though I do have like a question, or maybe like I got a whiff of a reference that Jesus Christ, they just said the name of the girl, I already forgot it. Anarietta's sister. She planned everything in advance, and we don't know the name of the last victim. And at first, like, my brief thought was, what if the Detlaff is the last victim, because he showed no compassion to her in the end. But he's no knight, so obviously that does not count, as far as I can guess. But I have a reference to the film 7, although this also does not quite give me any pop idea who might be the next victim. Can it be Henrietta's sister as well, like herself? Like, she showed no compassion by behaving along with her burning desires, like to have revenge, and she plotted and carried out the revenge from childhood until the present day. Mysterious, I must say. But let's go for a break now. Detlaff clearly served my ass there, but I am happy that we pushed through, that we finally tried decoctions. It's never too late, right? Yeah. So thank you for staying with me. Hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. In such a case, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.